Welcome to another episode of Jacky and Alex. This episode we have a special guest star. Introduce us to yourself.
Sean, as long as it's not too offensive, I don't really mind what you call me.
So what are we talking about today, guys? Sex with an ex.
No, never okay. I mean, I feel like everyone does it, but it's...
Have you
it's
done
not
it before?
work. Yeah.
I've never done
I've
it
never
before.
done
You've never done the backslide.
all these terms are...
Like the backslide, so it's like you've slept with someone, like you were going out together, and then you've broken up like a few months, or maybe even years later, like you've done the backslide.
Imagine like two naked bodies that have been oiled, that like one's stationary and one's just like right like into position.
Sometimes it happens like that. I don't think it's ever good.
Surely it's like a final like, ha ha ha.
No.
It was more like
I know.
But what made you do it?
It was very like opportunistic. Like, yeah, we'll just catch up for a drink. And you know when someone says catch up for a drink?
Yeah.
When the gays say let's catch up for a drink, like, yeah, no. Like, you've already got chemistry, you've already slept together. Like, if it was good, you're like, oh, yeah, you're a psychopath, but maybe we can just continue to sleep together.
It's probably also because afterwards then you think about all the reasons why you broke up or why it didn't end well.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, that's why.
If it's amicable, and you're like, situationally this isn't going to work, because like you're moving overseas or something happened, I feel like then that's okay. Because maybe you broke up for like different reasons. I was cheated on like the majority of the time during our relationship. And then when I did the backslide, I found out that my ex had a partner. So it's like then you were the other person. So you feel worse in the way because like, I remember how that felt. And it's not that like, haha, revenge. Because you're like, oh,
It's like
no,
they won again. That's the thing to do, isn't it? To say no. That's the way you win.
block their number, block their messages, block on everything. Facebook, Instagram.
I agree.
Nothing happens from being like, I wonder what they're doing now.
But that's almost like never addressing the true problem.
If someone's a smoker and like, I know this is bad for me, just cut it out cold turkey. Cut it
That-
out from your life.
that is true.
All means of
Yeah,
communication.
I agree.
The toxicity is in how I react to them rather than them as a person.
And that's the thing, you need to know the reasoning behind it as well. I'm going to pretend this never happened. Like, that's crazy, because it's something that you'll think about, and it's something that you do need to process and deal with. Like, cool, like, this is what happened, this is how I can move on. Otherwise, I'm always going to be dwelling on this, and it's going to affect your other relationships.
Yeah, everyone does get a little bit crazy. Sometimes the other person will do things in order to make you feel crazier. You're made to feel like the crazy one. So if you cut them out, you avoid that. But they're not actually crazy. It's just the situation has made them crazy.
And it makes you
Sometimes they're a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
But sometimes, usually, it's just two people that are mega sad and angry.
That's basically what dating is.
horrible.
Yeah.
Two people that are mega sad, and it kind of makes you happier.
Yeah.
What about if you've got a friend who's dating someone and you want them to be your friend's ex because you do not get along with their partner? This guy or girl is just not right. And you can see it and like your other friends can see it, but they're like so deep.
The answer is just be honest. After they've broken up, the girl or the guy is like, why didn't you say anything?
I feel like people have done that to me before when I've been in relationships and my friends will be like, yeah, I didn't never really like them after I break up. I'm like, well, tell me.
Exactly.
This is the thing. I feel like everyone needs to have that conversation with their friends right now and be like, look, if I ever get with someone that's an asshole, you need
That
to
is
tell me
such good
immediately
advice, yeah.
rather than like 6 months, 12 months after we've gotten married, like after we have 3 kids.
Yeah. You really want like a guy who's like perfect and successful.
People that have like ambition
Yeah.
or like goals.
Ambition
sexy.
is so
Yes.
sexy. I just want them to be around, do their ambitious stuff. I want to be around and do my ambitious stuff. And then sometimes we can just like find a relationship in the middle.
That sounds like a friendship.
But then there's like sex and like commitment.
But then we'll have sex.
That just sounds like you're sleeping with your friends.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you want to like be in a relationship with someone who you're also friends with?
Does that come first or second? Because then it draws that line. Once you become too good of friends with someone, you're like, can we date? Is this uncomfortable now?
The whole friends with benefits thing is such a blur. Where's the cut? Like, oh, he did that really sweet thing. It's like, oh.
This is what we are. We are friends with benefits. Here are our boundaries.
Like, you'll go and get brunch with your friends. If you're just sleeping with someone and you're like, cool, I'm done now, I'm gonna go home. That's just a person with benefits.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even consider them a friend.
Just
You're like,
benefits.
it's like when you tap your Woolies card, like, you get some
Ugh.
benefits back. Like, we're not friends. Like, I don't agree with everything else that you're doing, but like, I'm happy to get some points.
I have this like horrible fear. So if I have a crush, I'm interested in the crush and let's say ask for their number. And like I'm rejected and that's fine. But then my ex got with that person because they were interested. Two people who are both not really interested in me, but I like kind of liked both of them at one time.
Okay.
And I'm like,
It'd feel like the ultimate rejection. Yeah, I'm gonna put myself out there, like, I'm gonna have a crack. And he's like, oh, not really interested. But then gets with my ex. I'd be like, what? He sucks. It would be comfortable for you, because if you like a guy and then you're like, I like this guy, and they end up getting together, you're like,
I'd be like, let's be friends.
the best way to get over an ex is just to get on with your life.
I just keep myself busy with things that
No,
are
I
important to
like
me
it.
and that make me happy so that I can process that emotional stuff.
I would spend maybe the first 3 days just like,
Even if you broke up with them.
I've only ever
Yeah.
been broken up with.
But also, maybe you're too nice. Maybe you wanted to break up with them, but you also didn't want
That's
to
the
do
other
it
thing.
that way. And
It's the
sometimes it's easier
communication.
to take. I feel like that's why cheating happens so often, because people are like, you know what, it's easier for my partner to find out that I've cheated on them
Yeah.
rather than be like, oh, I don't think this is working. I think that's sometimes what they want. They're like, yes, if they hate me.
You're basically making them break up with you
Yeah.
by doing something bad.
So many people be like, you know what, I'm single now, but people will love me more if like I'm fitter or if I look like this. And it's like, well, no. If you love yourself the way that you are, someone else will also appreciate that, and you can't like change your personality or adapt like your physical appearance
Yeah.
to cater for someone else's needs, because then it's not being who you are. And you're gonna then find someone that is attracted to that you, and then eventually like, the relationship is just gonna fizzle out. Can you be friends with your exes?
Yeah.
You can.
You can.
Definitely. I reckon. After a while, you get over it. You cared a lot about that person at one point. You almost want to just be as though you went to the same high school together. You
Yeah.
know those
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
where you don't talk to them, but
Yeah, cool. They're
it's
pregnant.
good to know. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good to know that they're
Okay.
okay and happy.
But also, you'd prefer to have an ex than to never have an ex. Like, all of these experiences are great.
I agree.
Like, you can either choose to be alone and never know any feelings or experiences, or you can choose to go and put yourself out there via, like, various apps, via various means, and have exes and live experiences.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean, so much for joining us.
Thank you for
today.
having me. I feel so privileged to be a part of the Jacky and Alex show.
There was a dead bird.
But, like, was that alive?
No. It was dead.